Can you close that door, please? Too much noise. Good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Empowering Morning Conversations. So on our 252nd day, it so happens that today is a very special day. You know, today is 211221. What does that mean? 21st of December 2021. What a number. I believe it comes once in 100 years. And it's supposed to be a very auspicious day. So let's make it a very auspicious day. So all you wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human beings, remember that you deserve to be loved and respected for who you are. And remember that you have the right to have a life which is full of ease, joy, and glory. Because there are a lot of people who are so busy trying to make it in life, you know. Most of us have tried for most of our life to make it. What is make it? Achieve our goals, achieve our ambitions, survive, and all that. Now, what I've been discovering for the last 1.5 to 2 years is we can do all that without struggling. Yeah, we could be doing work much more than we ever did, but without struggling. You know, without the strain, without the stress, without the anxiety, without the worry, without always being in that mode, oh, what will people think? Yesterday, I think Kasa said that he's experiencing freedom or what he desires the most. Remember yesterday I asked you, what are the 3 things if you do not have in your life would not be worth living? And he said freedom. Now, somewhere or the other, you know, whether we use the words or not, we want to experience freedom. So what is freedom? In my opinion, freedom is when we feel that we are self-determined. I'm not talking about determination kind of determined. What I mean is when we have a choice to determine the course of our lives rather than getting it imposed on by others. तो सारी जिंदगी लोग हमको कहते रहते हैं ना कि do this or do that, this is what you should do, this is what you should do. Now either people tell us or we mirror the world around. You remember there was a time when we were young, my age, everybody wanted to become a doctor or an engineer. So if you ask somebody, why are you going for engineering? Because usme scope hai. So they were not doing it because they chose to or they love to, but they were doing it because everybody is doing it. Why is everybody doing it? Because there's a lot of scope in it, you know. And after some time, we heard everybody wanted to become a chartered accountant. They wanted to do BCom. Why was? Because usme zyada scope hai. Everybody is doing that. And in those days, only the useless fellows used to go and take admission in a law college. Now you ask people, what do you want to do? They'll say, we want to do law. Why do you want to do law? Because there's may bahut scope hai. Right? So who was guiding your life? You? So freedom is when you get to choose about what you want to do in your life. You get to choose about what you should desire or not. And you get to choose how you wish to live your life. Of course, if you live in society, you will have to abide by the rules of society. But within those rules of society, some people say, sir, but that is also bandish, na, sir? Rules of society. Maybe, but you choose those rules because you want to prevent anarchy. You understand anarchy? If everybody is doing whatever they please, there'll be anarchy. जैसे हमारी सड़कों पे anarchy होती है, right? People just drive whichever way they want. They'll come from the wrong side and do all that. It's dangerous for everybody. So you could live a life of self-determinism and make sure that whatever you do is good for everybody, right? And inside of that, you have total freedom, right? Now, how many of us are experiencing it? So we want a certain kind of life. And then we've made so many rules about life, right? भाई कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ेगा, right? If you want to get something, you'll have to give up something. Oh, you cannot succeed without making great sacrifices. Maybe you can win without making sacrifices. Maybe you don't have to give up one thing in order to have another. So there are immense possibilities if you can get out of all this programmed, stuff which has been put inside our brains. For what? To live a life we choose. To have a life of ease, joy, and glory. Okay? We all want happiness and nobody can stop us from being happy, can they? So let us be happy for a little while. So when I say 1, 2, 3, we will all be happy. So 1, 2, and a 3. Nothing can stop you from doing that, I'm sure there'll be some people who'll have a problem with that also. Kyun has rahe ho? Why are you happy? Have you gone mad? Maybe some people like to see us miserable, Why have you stopped so quickly, Niti? This is called generating joy, Look at the amount of positive chemicals flowing through your body now. Huh? You like it? You can get an addiction for this also, Khushi ki addiction ho gayi sir humko. People get alcohol addiction, drug addiction, misery addiction. A lot of people have an addiction to being miserable in life, Some people have an addiction to suspicion, iske piche kya hai? Why are they being so nice to me? So we have an addiction to being happy. We have an happiness addiction. So wherever we go, whoever we meet, they get infected by our happiness, the virus of happiness. Not Omicron, but happiness micron. We're inventing a new virus called happiness micron. So on 2-1-1-2-2-1, let us all declare that we shall spread the virus of happiness and positivity and possibility to whoever we meet. We can be the possibility generators. You know something? Enterprising people, they see possibilities where everybody else sees roadblocks and obstacles. सक्षम लोगों को संभावनाएं नजर आती हैं, जहां पर साधारण लोगों को रुकावटें नजर आती हैं, बंदिशें नजर आती हैं. Which one would you like to be? Right? So you can be the happiness generators, possibility generators. You can breathe, when you open your mouth and speak, possibilities come out. Obviously, whatever comes out is positivity, whether it comes from your mouth or elsewhere. Positivity comes out. How would life be then? Huh? A lot of people will be very upset with that, But sir, संघर्ष करने के लिए कुछ बचेगा ही नहीं. हम करेंगे क्या life में? What will we do, sir? If there's nothing to fight for, if there is no adversary, if there's no opponent, if everybody agrees with us, life will be boring, sir. Something should be there, no, sir? Some opposition should be there, sir, so that we can have the pleasure of overcoming the obstacles, sir. Well, if you so desire, tathastu. So on this glorious 2-1-1-2-2-1, nice formula, 2-1-1-2-2-1, 2-1-1-2-2-1. So on this 2-1-1-2-2-1, please close your eyes. On this glorious day of 2-1-1-2-2-1, close your eyes. And I want you to literally count your blessings. You know, like counting your blessings. Yeah. I have one father. Wow. I have one mother. I have 2 brothers. I have 3 children. I have 3 grandchildren. I have 2 houses. Wow. I have 1 car. I have 4, headsets. I have 3 laptops. Wow. I have 8 pairs of shoes. Wow. I have an almara bursting with clothes, half of which I don't fit into. Wow. I have a fridge. No, I have 2 fridges. No, I have 3. Wow.
Sir,
I have 1 chacha.
We have you.
I have 2 brothers. Wow. Start counting everything that you have in your life, So many things, so many people. Count them literally. Make a count of them, Keep visualizing all the people that we have in our life, all the things that we have in our life. That's called counting your blessings. Everything that you have is a blessing. Every breath that you can take is a blessing. Kuldeep ji, good morning. We missed you yesterday. Keep counting your blessings. What else do you have? I have so many people who love me. Some who suffocate me with their love and some who empower me with their love. Wow. What else do we have? Count your blessings. Today is the day to count your blessings. Today is the day to count and become aware of the solid platform on which your life rests, Because from this solid platform, you can create anything. It's difficult to create when the platform is weak, But your platform is strong because there are so many things in it. Keep counting your blessings. Every experience that you've had in your life is a blessing. Can you see the infinite abundance of your life? Every experience that you've had till now has been a blessing because it added to your growth and development. If you came here to this planet, to this life, to experience life, then you are rich because of the richness of the experiences, the richness of the things, the richness of possessions, the richness of the people that you find yourself in. And at some point, you started trying to limit experiencing, right? There was a time when you were experiencing 100%. So you were taking everything that nature and God had to offer you 100%. And then you started judging and limiting what you were letting in. How much you are allowing to get in, we've been limiting that. So you can drop those barriers, you can drop those limitations, open up to receiving, so that you will not be even able to count the blessings that you're receiving. There'll be so many. If you start counting, you'll be counting till infinity. So what else is possible on this glorious day? How does it get better than this? What else is possible, and how does it get better than this? How does life become even more glorious and magnificent than it is? Imagine that we are painters and we've got innumerable colors, innumerable brushes, and you can paint anything into your life. What would you be painting in your life? What would you be causing in your life? Whatever you are causing and not liking, you can uncause it and create something which you like. So you can do anything. So if you're experiencing being stuck somewhere, you are causing it. Not like you're blaming yourself, but you are causing it for some reason which you don't know. You can discreate it, move on, cause something else. Remember, you as an infinite being have got infinite choices in your life. You can create whatever you want. So keep counting your blessings. And when you have had enough of it, you can quickly open your eyes. All right, so you can open your eyes. Good morning once again on this 211221. What a wonderful, glorious day it is. I hope you realize the huge, bountiful life that you have. I hope you realize the blessings that you have. And you hope you realize that you've allowed yourself to receive those. And if you're not receiving more, it is you who has not allowed yourself to receive more. So, are you willing to drop your barriers and receive everything that life has to offer to you? I want to hear a yes from everybody. Are you willing to drop all your barriers and receive everything that life has to offer to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What is the easiest way of dropping your barriers?
Just drop.
What
Not
will you have to
judging.
drop so that you drop all barriers?
Stop judging.
Exactly. Because your barriers are put up only when you are judging. So drop judging and drop barriers and allow this glorious life to keep on giving you more and more and more. Do you understand? Life is able to give you so much, but we are not ready to receive it. Huh? This is like you tell somebody, boss, I'm going to give you 200,000 crore rupees. Where should I send it? What will be the reaction of yours?
Here's
I'm
my
going to
account.
send you 200,000 crore rupees. Where should I send it, sir?
To my account number, sir.
No, it is physical money, sir. I cannot send you virtually. Where should I send it?
To my house.
Your
Tell me,
house will
sir, I
not
will come and
be
take
able
it.
to accommodate 200,000 crore rupees. You get that?
My go down, sir.
Okay, thank God you have a go down. A lot of people will think, sir, where will I keep it? What will I do with it, sir? That is why we don't receive. Because somewhere your mind is saying, if I receive everything, what will I do with it? Maybe we limit our receiving because of that. Who knows? Interesting, huh? Okay, so
It's
let's
related
hear
to my factory,
a few
sir.
words from some people who have done this exercise with me. So who would like to talk? Quick. We don't have time. I have lots of work to do today. Who wants to start the conversation? If your brain is still functioning, you will have a conversation, right?
For a change, I recommend to start with Mansi Kulkarni ji.
अरे वो तो हम recommend करेंगे, हम बोलते हैं लोग volunteer करें ना, तब आ जाएगा मजा.
और आज गुरप्रीत भी है तो Gurpreet Singh.
गुरप्रीत नहीं है वो, मनप्रीत है. She is using his phone. So whoever wants to speak, what do you feel after doing this exercise? Please don't give me your judgment and an opinion. So some people will start by saying that was a nice exercise. Okay, or who asked you whether it was nice or not nice? What did you experience? What did you discover out of this? Yes, Madam Niti ji.
Sir, I did not count. I only asked for forgiveness for my reactive mind. I did not count.
So you only asked for forgiveness for your reactive mind. Okay, but you did something nice, isn't it?
Yes, I realized I could not count.
There's so much, na?
Yes,
क्या क्या गिनती करोगे?
right.
But how does it make you feel then? Just that realization कि my God, I have so much. क्या गिनती करूं?
Sir, I think what I realized most is जो हम गिनती कर सकते हैं हम उसमें अटक जाते हैं कि ये एक चीज क्यों हुई, ये एक चीज क्यों बोली गई, हम वो एक दो पे अटक जाते हैं and the innumerable things we let go.
Yeah, it's infinite, no?
Yeah.
And the whole idea is for us to start getting in touch with the infinite receiving that we have received and look at the beauty of our mind. We always look at what we don't have instead of being aware of what we have. You remember that poem which I'm very fond of? As a rule, man is a fool. When it's hot, he wants it cool. When it's cool, he wants it hot. Always wanting what is
It's not.
not. So on this great day of 2-1-1-2-2-1, just knowing that the infinite receiving that we are receiving and we can continue to receive if we drop our own judgmental barriers that we keep putting up, then we shall want for nothing. And our desires will just manifest because we would choose to. So thank you very much for that sharing. I appreciate that completely. And thank you very much for that. And who else?
Sir, good morning.
Sir, I
Good
like to
morning,
say-
Reddy Garu.
I felt so happy, whatever I have, whatever so far the universe gave it to me.
Great. So you can give us a 100% smile, no? So we know that you are feeling happy. Wow. Thank you very much. Yes, Shakti.
Yeah, I feel blessed, sir. How blessed I am. I had so many things to count. It gives so much happiness.
Yes, Asina ji.
Sir, I didn't want to open my eyes at all. I could go on and on.
Yeah, enjoying the blessings that we have, right?
Yes, absolutely. And I couldn't believe that I could count so many and I had so much more to count.
So we have a rich life, don't we?
I'm really blessed.
We really have a rich life, don't we?
Right, you do.
And
Okay,
then we envy those who are rich, you know. Okay, who else? Vetri, anything on a lighter note?
It's a wonderful, sir. It's going. I have one more metaphor that's running on my mind. It is since then we discussed with Manpreet. The world is full of blessings, and we have full eligibility to deserve that. But what is topic is, it is like an astronaut dress. We wear ourselves and not able to move, and we just step something like that. It is all judgments. If we remove that, we can enjoy with the blessings. That is what the realization. Thank you. very
Thank you
much.
for sharing that. Okay, anybody else? Abhinav is there? Yeah, he's there.
I didn't do the exercise because my dad called me. He wanted to go to loo, so I just missed out on that part. But
We were only counting the blessings that we have in our life. You know?
yeah.
Okay, who else?
And no, but this is an exercise which I sometimes do in my life. Well, as maybe I must have learned it somewhere. In fact, you taught me to do the acknowledgement exercise.
You,
Remember?
when you did the
Right,
Reiki
and
workshop with
acknowledgement.
me, I taught you this exercise.
Yes. So sometimes when I've seen, whenever I'm low in energy, low in confidence, the life looks shit. I feel like कि यार क्या जीना क्या बनना. Then अगर अकल आ जाती है उस समय, then I do this exercise, and then I'm out of it. Then I'm full of energy and motivated.
Yeah, and a good question to ask everybody this morning, to ask yourself actually, is ki why would I always focus on what I don't have? If you focus on what you have, you will attract more. If you focus on what you don't have, you will attract less. It's an interesting thing. You can look into it and find out whether it's true for you or not. Good morning, Rama. Are you going to unmute yourself and say something to this group this morning?
Good morning, sir. No, I'm just driving now.
Yeah, you are on your way, is it?
Yeah, no, not that. That is afternoon I will be starting.
Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have anything to say? Anything to ask? Anything to share?
Sir, I want to
Right.
ask you one thing. Can I?
Hi. Go ahead. Somebody wanted to say something and they stopped. Who was that?
Sir, Gopalji.
Gopalji.
Hanji, go ahead.
Sir, we're talking about judgment, sir. All judgments are bad, sir. Like, for example, if you judge somebody who has made a mistake. Now you apply the same judgment on yourself, whether you have made a mistake. And if you have done a mistake, whether that judgment becomes instrumental in your self-improvement.
You know, Gopalji, on at least 3 occasions, I have explained on this forum that there is a difference between judgment and evaluation.
Yes.
Correct? So, distinguish the difference between the two. You know, somebody is a great person even though he made a mistake, or somebody is a bad person because he made a mistake, or somebody is a stupid person because he makes more and more mistakes. So when you say somebody is a stupid person or a bad person or an idiot because he makes a mistake, that is judgment. Evaluation is, beta, this is the right way of doing it. You have done it this way. So why don't you do it in the correct way? Okay, that is evaluation. So we have to make evaluation. Otherwise, how will improvements happen?
Yes, exactly.
But there's no judgment in it. See, हुआ क्या है कि whenever we have received this from the childhood, the way it was put, you know, गधे, इतना सा भी काम अच्छा नहीं होता है तुमसे. Now that's a judgment. The moment you say गधे, इतनी चीज भी अच्छी से नहीं होती है तुमसे. That is a judgment, right? Because we have categorized that person into good, bad, right, wrong.
Yes, yes.
But evaluation is evaluation. There's no good, there's no bad in it. A mistake is a mistake. It's not good, it's not bad.
Good.
Right? There is a way certain, see, you are supposed to drive on the road in a certain manner, right? You're not supposed to be weaving your car like this, correct? So it's not a good and bad. There's a right way to drive and there's a dangerous way to drive. So उसमें judgment नहीं है ना? So we can always point out to people and evaluate them. We can evaluate ourselves also without judging ourselves harshly.
Yes.
You know, like when I was not able to do public speaking, I used to think, "Arey, I'm not okay, यार. मैं कैसा आदमी हूँ, मुझसे public speaking नहीं होती है. मेरी कैसी आवाज है ladies के जैसे." So I'm judging ladies की आवाजें also. मेरी आवाज ladies के जैसे है तो क्या हो गया? खराब है क्या? नहीं, मगर आदमी के जैसे आवाज होनी चाहिए ना. तो उसका मतलब है कि तू यूजलेस आदमी है. तेरी आवाज तो औरतों को जैसी है. So that's a judgment, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
ये कहीं भी हमको डिस्टिंग्विश नहीं किया गया है बचपन से कि लोग वी कैन इवेलुएट बट डोंट जज, बिकॉज द मोमेंट यू जज यू पुट समबडी इनसाइड अ फ्रेम, और वी पुट समथिंग इन अ बॉक्स. हमारे पास बॉक्सेस होते हैं ना,
Yeah.
good person box, bad person box, stupid person box, wise person box, acceptable person box and non-acceptable person box, right? तो हमने अपने तराजू लेके घूमते रहते हैं कि कौन खरा उतरने वाला है हमारे तराजू में. On the other hand, you can notice कि okay, he's doing like this, he's doing like this. If there is a need for me to correct him, I will tell him कि look boss, there is a better way to do it. But there's no judgment in it.
Yeah.
So when there is no judgment and you point out somebody, you know, कि तुम ऐसे क्यों कर रहे हो, there is a better acceptance of that. And when we are judging and saying it, the person reaction can be कि तुम कौन होते हो मुझे बोलने वाले.
Yeah. That means judging is a more finality, you know. Finality
Exactly.
of opinion.
Yeah,
Whereas
you're putting some sort of a stamp on it, you know.
Yes.
Not
And,
approved.
Yes, exactly. And evaluation is critical examination.
Yeah, just looking and seeing, all right, this is way, you know, and you also look at it and see कि boss तुम देखो ये तुमको ठीक सूट करता है करो, नहीं सूट करता है मत करो. भाई मेरे लिए तो तुम अच्छे हो.
Quite. I get it.
Like children are so this thing कि parents will judge them, you know, they want to be successful to prove to their parents what good children they are. So I told my children when they were young, I said, listen, if you become a chaprasi, then also I love you. Right? If you become a managing director, then also I love you. So you don't have to do anything to prove to me. You have my approval either way. Right? You make your choice. You're not going to be a good son or a bad son based on whether you are successful or not successful. You will always be my son.
Right.
So I will not judge you as a son. I want you to have a great life. Obviously, all parents want their children to have a great life. I may feel sad if you don't have a great life, but I will accept that that's the journey you are undertaking.
Yes, everybody has
There's
a
no
journey.
judging in that, na?
Yeah, quite.
You see,
Everybody
हमारे
has
parents
a
ये क्या
journey.
कर रहे हैं? तूने जिंदगी अपनी बर्बाद कर दी है, तेरे को घर से बाहर नहीं निकलने देंगे, तेरा फोन खींच लेंगे, तेरे को कंप्यूटर नहीं यूज करने देंगे, you know, बच्चा बिगड़ जाएगा कंप्यूटर नहीं यूज करने का. We were staying somewhere many years, you know, and my children, my young son and their children almost the same age, and my son was allowed unfettered use of internet or phone or whatever, whereas they were not allowed at all. मतलब दिन में 1 घंटा इंटरनेट यूज कर सकते हैं, वो भी मम्मी साथ में बैठेगी तब होगा, kind of a thing. Okay. Now that's the way they choose to bring their children up because they want to make sure कि बच्चे बिगड़ ना जाएं. But उसका downside भी होता है ना कि सारी दुनिया जो जान रही है, whatever the whole world is experiencing, all other children of their age are experiencing, they are not experiencing. So when they get into the mainstream, because parents are not going to be with them all the time, right?
Yeah.
The offshoot is key when that fellow gets a job in another city, mother has to go with him to settle him down. 21-year-old fellow. I mean, he's 21-year-old, for God's sake, why can't he go and settle himself down himself?
Yeah, quite.
नहीं, but mummy नहीं साथ जाना है. That's called helicopter mom.
Yeah, quite.
Right? So that's their choice, right?
Yeah.
So what is the judgment parent must be having about the son? Son को अच्छी जॉब लगी है, ठीक है, 25 लाख रुपए साल का इनकम का जॉब मिली है. मम्मी की जजमेंट क्या है कि मेरा नालायक बेटा अपने लिए घर नहीं ढूंढ सकता है. But somebody may say कि नहीं नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, वो कर सकता है, but I am experienced, so I will help him. That is okay. You know, I brought up my children very nicely. I've always looked after them. So I would like to have the pleasure of looking after for a few more years. After that, he'll get married, then I'll have no chance of looking after him. That's another way of looking at things, right? So we do not know what is their motivation, right?
Right.
So they are doing what they're doing. But this judging thing, I mean, I have this every second day somebody is asking me the same question. But we always keep mixing up judging with evaluating. Right? Even evaluating is something which I don't want to talk too much about. We should let people figure out for themselves, I say. But evaluation is still acceptable, better than judgment anyhow.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Wonderful question. I'm sure everybody got something out of it.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Anybody else? Hello. Yes, Kunayan Saab.
Yeah, thank you, sir. It's very insightful. Just a quick question, sir. When we are in the state of judgment, energetically, what exactly happens, and how can I be more aware as an energy being to ensure that I don't go into that judgment state, sir?
Awareness will let you know whether you're judging or not.
Okay.
If you are excluding someone, if you're categorizing, then you're judging. Remember, the moment your mind is saying right or wrong, good or bad, agree or disagree, yeah, definitely you're judging. If you're comparing, then also you're judging. So when we are in a state of awareness, we will know what we are doing. See, even in some people speaking, they cannot speak without judging. Have you noticed many times I'll say share something. They'll start with, oh, I agree with what you said, sir. Abhi agree, disagree kahan se aa gaya? I agree with, right? Or they'll say, oh, this was a very good session. Again, judging, na? So it's become a way of speaking also. So awareness is the key, and judging, whether energetically, what do you think will happen when you're judging? When you're judging, and if you like something, you're opening yourself up to receive it. Ye to acha hai, aane do. Right? And when you're judging and saying, ye kya hai? Have you noticed? Even in that act, you're kind of pushing it away. Ye nahi chahiye mere ko. Dur raho mere se. I still remember when I went to Korea for the first time. Have you ever eaten kimchi? Kimchi is a kind of a cabbage. Okay. They don't serve you real kimchi here. But if you go to Korea, kimchi is cabbage. Band gobi jo hoti hai, they cut it, put a lot of masala in it, and they bury it under the ground. So it ferments. Okay. And then when they serve you, it smells very bad. I remember first time I was served kimchi, my reaction like that. I couldn't help it. And this was in Korea. So they must be quite offended. We offered him our dish and he's doing, eh. So am I open to receive that? So some of my colleagues, like how many of you have had Kaju Feni? You know what is Kaju Feni? It's a drink you get in Goa. Okay. It smells very bad. And there are some people who can eat it. There are a lot of cheeses which you can buy, Some of the cheese, it smells very bad, but it's very tasty. But there are people, if something smells bad, they just cannot eat it because they've judged it. I've seen people that if you put very spicy food in front of them, the food itself, the smell makes them feel spicy. See how much of the mechanism of judging has become a part of our programmed brain. Huh? So very good question. Kunayan Saab. Awareness and of course judging will make you block the energy. So I have something to tell you on this glorious day. What's there on this glorious day? Let's see what we have for you on this glorious day. So, let's talk about energy. Okay, we are surrounded by energy. We are energy. We are energy beings. Now, Do you ask energy to come into your body? Or do you assume that you have to somehow generate it? Or you have to eat it, khane se energy milega. Or you have to find a way to get somebody to give you energy. Huh? Or God will give you energy if you pray hard enough. Now, energy does not come from food or sleep, In fact, when you eat a lot of food, it takes a lot of energy to digest it. Now, the question is, what if, listen to the question, what if you were open to all the channels for receiving from everything? Receiving what? What if you were open to all the channels for receiving energy from all the things? You could receive energy from your phone, you could get it from your laptop, you could get it from your table, everything. Think about it. So take energy, for example. Can you judge it? Energy is energy. It's not good. It's not bad. A lot of times I'm telling people about energy. They say, sir, what if some bad energy comes in? There is no bad energy. Energy is energy. It's neither good or bad. So if you define it, if you try to call it good or bad or something, it is creating a limitation. See, for example, human beings are capable of unlimited perception. So perception is like the wind. It has no solidity, right? Perception is perception. And we even limit perception by judging. So every time you have a judgment, every time you define something, including perception, that creates what? Limitation in your reality. You want to be having limitation in your reality, or do you want to have abundance in your reality? Tell me. Would you like to have abundance in your reality, or do you want to have limitation in your reality?
Abundance.
Right? Right. So every time you jump into a conclusion or an answer, instead of being in the question, you create a limitation. So do you want to create limitations?
No, we don't want to create limitation.
Right. Now, if you could perceive everything that is possible in the universe, would it change your capacity to choose?
Yes. Maybe.
A lot of people feel that if I could perceive everything in the universe, I would be overwhelmed. I'll not be able to handle it. Now I say that we are infinite beings, correct? Now, can an infinite being be overwhelmed? Now, can an infinite being be in a space कि वो मुझसे handle नहीं होगा? So what we do is we define ourselves so that we don't feel overwhelmed. So we limit ourselves. So what I want you to do today on this 211221 is to be in a space and ask yourself this question: in what way am I limiting the flow of energy into my life? I am capable of receiving energy from everything and from everyone. In what way am I blocking it? So what energy, space, and consciousness shall I be that would allow me to receive energy from everywhere and everything that is times a godzillion, will I destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can I be that would allow me to receive energy from everybody and everything that is times a godzillion, will I destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So just be aware of how much we are blocking the flow of energy in our life, right? Yes, Kunen.
Just a quick question, sir. As per the force versus power, there are certain energies of low frequencies. So how shall I manage if I'm
See,
getting
again,
the,
you're getting in the judging mode, right?
but there are some energy of low frequency, sir, isn't it?
Energy will come to you. You are at a higher frequency. Those energies will get converted to your frequency.
Okay, got it.
See, that I think you should read the book again to understand that there are certain people, right, at a particular energy, right? But they're still channels for the universal energy, right? They have locked themselves into a particular frequency. It doesn't mean that you will pick up that frequency from them, because you're not picking up their energy, na? You are allowing yourself to receive energy through everybody and everything. See, when you do the workshop with me, you will see how the flow of energy gets channeled through people and through you. You will actually experience that happening. Okay? And when you're doing that, when you're drawing the energy through them, even they are raised. Their energetic level also gets raised because of your magnanimity to receive from them. So it's not their personal energy you're taking away. See, let's not forget one thing. Energy is infinite. Energy is in abundance. Okay? But this question itself, do you notice where it came from? To think about it.
Right, so thank you.
But thanks for asking it anyhow. But there may be many other people having the same question in their mind. So you help them to clear it up or make them more confused. Either way, it's fine.
What is the book you're referring to, sir?
Power versus Force by Dr. David R. Hawkins.
Oh, yes, I just got it. Just got it.
Yeah. So you may write to read it.
But it's not once reading, you have to read it again and again to understand.
Yeah, it is recommended that you read it slowly.
Yeah.
And digest it.
Digest it, exactly.
It is definitely not light reading.
No, not at all.
And all those who don't know, there's another book. It's called what? The Biology of Beliefs. Written by a PhD in cellular biology. It's an interesting book.
Trust.
Biology and? Come again, sir?
The name of the book is The Biology of Beliefs.
Biology of Beliefs.
Yeah. It's written by a gentleman by the name of Dr. Bruce Lipton.
Yeah.
You know Lipton ki chai, that Bruce Lipton. Thank you, Major Narayanan, for putting it on the chat.
Welcome, sir.
So in all this, don't forget what I've asked you to do. Be aware of how you are blocking the flow of energy into your life. Yeah, so there are times when you'll open up, there are times when you're going to block. Oh, Hasina ji is showing the book. Okay, so having said that, and standing in the space of infinite possibilities and standing in being open to receive, I want you to close your eyes, okay? And put out what is it that you desire in your life. Remember, today is 211221. So put out your desire to the universe. Keep visualizing whatever you desire in your life. Let go completely and visualize the life that you desire. Somebody's mic is unmuted so we can hear that. Sabzi. Is it Gopalji's phone?
No,
I think?
it was Hasina Jina is closed.
So make a statement and say to the universe, I am willing to receive all the abundance that you wish to give to me. I am open to receive. I am open to receive all that you wish to give to me. I am open to fulfill all my desires. I am open to fulfill all my desires. So what infinite source of energy, space, and consciousness without reason and justification are you absolutely, totally, eternally, irrevocably, infinitely, and utterly refusing that you truly should be choosing? That if you would choose it, it would change all realities and non-realities and manifest as the generation of indefinite life and infinite energy, space, and consciousness of being. Everything that is, will you revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate it all? Yes, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So before we close the session, is there anybody who wants to say anything or you want to ask anything? Please do so now.
सुदीपक जरा मुझे क्लियर नहीं हो पाया कि how do we stop the energy which we can get?
You stop your energy by your judging the things that are happening with you,
Okay, 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 okay.
and many other ways you are blocking the energy. That's what I want you to think about. How am I blocking the flow of energy into my life? See, when people are judging you and that disturbs you, then you are blocking the flow of energy into your life.
Okay, okay.
For every judgment you're willing to receive, you will get $5,000 US. You know that?
Yes.
So anything that you are resisting in your life will not allow you to receive energy. Anything that you are resisting. Whatever you are resisting will not allow you to receive energy into your life. All right, so anybody wants to say anything before we close for the day? If not, have a wonderful day. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.